Okay, hello everybody. Just a quick introduction to the Mig DIY cartridge, the new, I guess, updated version of the Mig Switch. Obviously a different company. It's got a different sticker on the front. The cartridge itself doesn't look any different from a regular Switch cartridge other than the SD card attachment. So the Mig DIY cartridge and the regular Mig Switch cartridge, there's really no difference other than the outside. It has a touch sensitive button, but you can't really see it. It looks exactly the same. So here I am putting it into the Switch OLED. The Switch itself is running on the latest firmware, and I have updated the Mig DIY cartridge to the newest firmware. So putting the cartridge in, I find it difficult to switch between games once you've been playing one. So similar to the Mig Switch cartridge, the cartridge will lock to the game that you've been playing. So to switch games, you have to eject the cartridge. Now there is a way to do this with the Mig DIY without taking the cartridge out, but it is a bit finicky. It's a little bit difficult. So honestly, it's probably easier to just eject the cartridge and put it back in again. You're not going to be doing it often anyway, only when you switch between the games. When you switch between the games after you've been playing one. Now obviously here you can see I'm switching between the games here, and there's no need to eject the cartridge and reinsert it. The press sensitive, I suppose, button on top allows me to switch between the games. I would say it's about 95% accurate. Once you get used to it, you kind of feel where the grooves are on your finger and where your finger naturally sits on top of the cartridge. So there are times just there you can see I kind of miss the exact spot of where it sits, but honestly it's really not an issue, and being able to switch between the games is really useful. One of the issues that I did find with this cartridge, probably the biggest issue, is that sometimes when I close the I suppose the lid of the cartridge, the cartridge cover to the port, is that sometimes it will, the cartridge will sense that it has been changed. And there is another example of this later on when I'm trying to select the Red Dead game. But here you can see I'm just switching through the games using the touch sensitive button on top. It's flush with the cartridge. You can't really feel it. I'm not sure if it's light sensitive or touch sensitive. It might just be light sensitivity, actually, seeing as the cartridge cover does sometimes trick the game into thinking it's been the button into thinking it's been pressed. So it probably is a light sensitive button. I live in China currently, so being able to order any of these Mig Switch cartridges has been really easy and quick and cheap. Same price as regular cartridges. I'm using the regular software. Same price as a regular Switch, Mig Switch. These DIY switches were just released on Taobao, which is the Chinese kind of eBay or Chinese Amazon, and I was able to purchase this quite quickly. It was released last weekend, a week ago. Today is the 2nd of June, so it was released last weekend, the end of May, and it arrived within a couple of days. And as I speak, I've just ordered another Mig Switch 2 cartridge. This one has a physical button on it. So yeah, here you can see I'm kind of messing with the cartridge, trying to touch it lightly, trying to touch it gently, just to see what would trick the cartridge here. There you go, a perfect example just there, where I hadn't touched the button, but I had closed the lid and it switched between the games. I'm trying to do it again but it's not changing here with the Red Dead. But when it was on the Zelda game previous, it did switch it did switch games just by having the cartridge lid closed onto it. Overall, I'm happy with it, very happy. Again, it's like a 95% success rate. So yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. And that's the Mig Switch, the DIY Mig card. So thanks for watching.